She just wanna. Only difference between me and you is me and you on me, not you. That's my favorite part of meant to me like how my digits do. With that some Evian, I'm sipping Fiji too. Took a photo up in Fuji Mountain, look like all these views I don't have yet. I'ma need a couch, a PS5, and a bad. I'ma need a towel, wash my face off for. I just need percentage for him, I say you have dialed it. Told us send a bounce, cause.
The starting lineup for the visiting Orlando Magic. At shooting guard, Quentin Grimes. At the other guard position, Cole Anthony. It's time.
Hello, basketball fan. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. Look at the Trailblazers. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference.
And for the Trailblazers, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Then there's Cole Anthony. Then it's Duren. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Now here's Brunson. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition and really who can survive the night.
Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against New Orleans. And Portland with another turnover here. Here's Anthony. Last game we saw him score 13. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Wagner passes to Anthony. He takes it in, and the layup falls.
Anthony.
Boy, you can see the speed by Cole Anthony on display. He can mix speeds. He can come right at you. That's a nice-looking drive.
Now here's Brunson against New Orleans, who is really on his game.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Wagner against Williams. Tries it from 9. And that one's good. Wagner.
Oh, that's all too easy for Franz Wagner. You see the angle he takes inside. Defense is in poor position.
Brunson kicks to Nance. That falls. Nice beat that time from Brunson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Banchero. Coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. And Duren slams it in.
You get an understanding of the high IQ that Paolo Banchero brings to the table. This guy's so good at finding open teammates.
Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any real interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Here's Wagner. The Blazers getting the bucket. Takes the 3. Nance with the rebound. Portland trailing here. Brunson with it. And then slams it in.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Anthony taking his time here. Count that one. Anthony's got his second basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Launches a three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
Brunson the pass to Nance. And then slams it in.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Wagner passes to Banchero. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the Suns in Phoenix. Over in the corner, Williams. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Wagner with it. Williams picks him up. Wagner against Williams. Launches it. Portland grabs the miss. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Now here's Anthony. Wagner outside. To the middle, looking for Banchero and gets it there. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. Great showing for him last season. Last season, put up about 23 points per, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando on D. They lead by 4. Ayton finds Nance. And then slams it in.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Brunson against Anthony. Now, here's Duren. He had 25 points last game. Shot clock at 5. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Wagner missing. Trailblazers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And stolen by Wagner. To the left side wing. Here's Grimes. Banchero outside. Trains the three-pointer. Banchero's got his second basket of the night.
You have to be ready on the catch. Paolo Banchero, easy work on the jumper.
Hey, Doris, talking about the young Franz Wagner. He's already proven how valuable he is.
Kevin, there's no doubt. For Wagner, this is a swing man who does a little bit of everything. He can shoot it, he can put it on the deck, he can make his teammates look good. A scorer from all 3 levels. There is not a lot to pick at where Franz Wagner is concerned.
Duren, and Duren slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And Brunson, here we go. Williams dishes to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And here's Wagner. He has 5. There's the pick. Fires the 3. And it's Banchero missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Out to Brunson. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Let's get crazy, fans. Welcome to the floor, your Trailblazers stunt team.
For Portland. Jackson is checked in for 8. Jackson comes in for Williams. Frazier, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Jalen Brunson. Kuminga. Here's Black. Weber outside. Shot clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Carter missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Melton feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Frazier. A 3. Black grabs the board. Orlando trailing here. Out to the right wing. Here's Weber. A three-pointer off the mark. Portland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Nance a screen. To the inside. And Nance slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Wagner. He has 5. Inside, outside to Weber. Shoots over Frazier. Weber gets the bucket. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
So it's Orlando now after the Trailblazers pick up 2. And it's Wagner missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Frazier scanning the floor, and the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Banchero's checked in for Wagner. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Weber. Jackson a screen on Carter. Here's Nance. Oh, and he misses the dunk. The Magic trail by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the defensive 3-second call. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here is Carter, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. 5 on the clock. Carter with a screen on Jackson. There's the lob to Carter. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Jackson. He's off on that one. Got it off in time. That shot, no good. 1/4 in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Trailblazers lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Isaiah Jackson out there with Jackson. Then there's Frazier. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Now here's Allen. 6 to shoot. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Black, no good. Portland leading. Brunson the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Black. Still scoreless. Banchero outside. The 19-foot shot. He squares up and sinks it.
Well, this is just excellent work in the mid-range, and you see how comfortable Paolo is taking those opportunities.
Right here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
And it's Carter missing. Trailblazers leading by 4. Outside Jackson. Back to Brunson. From 13. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First.
It's on Paolo Banchero.
It has proven very hard to guard Jalen Brunson without fouling, especially if he's aggressive to score it.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period, now gets this one.
Brunson with it. 7 points in the game. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
It's good. Now just a 1-point Trailblazer lead.
When every aspect of his game is moving and working, Paolo Banchero very difficult to handle.
Here is the 2K leader with the list of last season's top 3-point shooters. Third is Grayson Allen.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Jackson with the screen. And Brunson, here we go. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Black kicks to Allen. Here he goes. Oh, that's blocked. They get it back. Portland leading by 3. The kick out to Frazier. Beyond the arc. Black grabs the board. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping up after that. And finished off by Banchero.
Boy, the ability to get off your feet in that quick a fashion. Paolo Banchero, tough to deal with.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 9. Going inside. He can't get that one. Great defense that time from Banchero. Takes a 3. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Brunson the pass to Jackson. Orlando grabs the miss. Black's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Carter with a screen on Melton. Out to Carter. Over Jackson. And it's Carter missing. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. With them closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. And it's sent back by Carter.
This is the intimidation factor you are looking for from Wendell Carter Jr. What an imposing presence.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
That is the very definition of powerful, Mr. 8.
Banchero, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's the floater, and it's laid in by Banchero. Banchero's got 20.
Well, the touch and the focus, what a pretty move in the lane.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now, here's Wagner. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. Here's Banchero. Good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Brunson the pass to Ayton. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the points coming for them now, Greg in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. And another turnover here by Portland.
And checking out the stats for Paolo Banchero. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 23 points per, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Now, here's Duren. Banchero, a screen on Brunson. Right wing, Duren the pass to Grimes. The 3 from Anthony. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. Shot to stop the run, and it's good on the way in. Brunson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Nance is checked in. Banchero is screened for Wagner. Jacks up a three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 8. Brunson scanning the floor. Frazier kicks to Nance. Caldwell Pope outside. Nance a screen on Wagner. Frazier outside. Fires for three. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Banchero.
Number 00, Jonathan Kuminga.
Orlando leading by 8. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Breaker dance team.
Change here. Williams is checked in. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. 5th on the list, the Magic.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Here's Duren. Kuminga finds Wagner.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Anthony. Here's the three. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Wagner outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Nance down low. Kuminga on him. And here's Brunson outside. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Grimes. No good on the 3. Trailblazers trail by 8. Ayton the screen. Brunson the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, look at the fluidity in the screen and roll. DeAndre Ayton so good at taking what he sees in these sets.
Anthony against Ayton. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Nance, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Man, have they been effective at hitting the ball inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Magic leading by 6. Here's Grimes. hasn't made one yet. He gets that one.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Nance a screen on Anthony. Down low. And Nance slams it in.
You get to see on display how Jalen Brunson has become this dynamic force offensively. Nice use of the pick and roll.
Anthony kicks to Kuminga. Passes it to Grimes. Now Wagner looking to get back on track here, and he comes up with the deuce. Wagner's got 8 points.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Nance. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
And taking a look at the Trailblazers, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
Now back to our game. Pretty impressive first half for the Magic.
You know, fans tend to love wide-open games, but the teams that are consistently great take care of the basketball. They're not interested in the theater.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here's Brunson checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Then it's Duren. Then it's Anthony. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Bounce pass Wagner. They set the pick. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. It's good from long range. Banchero's got 25 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Nance dishes to Ayton. Clock at 6. Back to Nance. Banchero grabs the board.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Duren, and it's denied. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
From the inbound, kicks it out to Banchero. Magic moving the ball around.
Yeah, this is the next step for DeAndre Ayton. He's got to work hard on the defensive end to make a difference.
And Ayton gets double teamed. Here's Nance. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Nance a screen on Anthony. Caldwell Pope passes to Nance. Yes, that goes in. 26 points for him.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. The wide open look here for Anthony. Oh, good with the triple.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Nance outside. Out to Brunson. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Banchero. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Offensive rebound. Count it. Ayton's got his third basket of the night right there.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Brunson against Anthony. Feeds it to Banchero. And stolen by Ayton. It's stolen. An even 3-on-3 break. Wagner against Williams. Here's Banchero. Hits the target from 18 feet. Banchero's got 27.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Who wants a t-shirt? Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers Youth Dance Team.
Take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. And you look at Duren. Leading the league in field goal percentage, he always gets good looks. And of course, Isaiah Jackson. Also someone that shoots at such a high percentage. Top 5 in the league.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
Brunson finds Nance. Can't hit from in close. Magic leading by 5. Grimes passes to Anthony. Here's the pass to Duren. Over Nance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Ayton a screen on Anthony. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 13 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Banchero. From outside the arc. Goes back up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Trailblazers trail by 5. Now Brunson, 13 points in the game. Here's Ayton, then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
Go ahead, Mr. Ayton. How about that finish?
And Anthony's got the ball here for Orlando. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Banchero. And the rejection by Ayton. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Frazier, he's checked in for Williams. And the Magic making a change here as well. Kuminga's checked in. For Portland, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Ayton a screen on Anthony. Here's Brunson. That one falls. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Anthony kicks to Wagner. And Duren slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Ayton a screen on Anthony. Brunson the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Anthony with it. He's got 9. From 13, and the shot goes in.
Cole Anthony.
Anthony's got 11.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That sends Jalen Brunson to the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That's on Jalen Duren.
Team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Magic.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Brunson the pass to Nance. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Nance has got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And here's a look at some numbers for Nance. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 16 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And for Portland, their shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Ayton a screen on Wagner. Frazier the pass to Ayton for the lead. Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
From 13, here's Wagner, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Caldwell Pope.
When you play the forward position as Wagner does, you've got to be willing to continue to play through contact. Regardless of if there's a foul, play through it.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Portland. Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Black comes in for Paolo Banchero.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Melton passes to Nance. Carter pulls it in. Orlando's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Now here's Anthony. He's got 11. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
To the paint, here's Ayton. It's tipped, and he recovers it, and he's able to get it back.
DeAndre Ayton, a quality free throw shooter, so you love to see him create opportunities to get there.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Jackson, he's checked in for Nance.
It should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
Carter finds Wagner. Here's Black. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. Carter with the 3. The shot missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And it's Ayton missing.
2 minutes remaining.
Orlando trailing here.
2 minutes.
Outside Anthony. Carter with a screen on Melton. Releases. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Anthony. Carter's got his first bucket of the night.
What a nice play. Off the catch and shoot, the big man, Wendell Carter Jr. is true.
Into the lane, and it's good for 2. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Anthony against Melton. Now here's Anthony. Tight defense on him. Wagner outside. Free throw line jump shot. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Driving in. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Off target with his 3. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. And here's Anthony for 3, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by the Magic. Black's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Anthony. Jam by Anthony.
Oh my goodness, going to the rim with aggression is young Cole Anthony.
Ayton a screen on Anthony. Here's Melton. Rebounded by Anthony. To the inside. Kuminga. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Yeah, take it up strong, big fella.
We're at the end of the third.